My favorite Kiriko build is the clone build. We can't teleport to anybody yet just yet. We just gotta choose our targets. What are we doing? Are we admiring the Reinhardt skin? He actually looks pretty dope. With the Galactic as well.
What's up?
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Where do you think they come from? Up there? Alright, remember that everything about this build is just use our TP as much as I can.
I'm with you.
So that we always have a clone up. Ah, she got out. Oh my god. He's so low. There we go. We got him. Oh no, no. Oh my god. Fucking attacked.
Like a gentle rain.
That's not good. That's not good. That's even worse.
Hey,
Is that... She's still here? No, damn. If I could just land my shots a little bit better, I probably would have had her before the Mercy came by. Well, I mean, she killed me before she got to her anyways. Good things. Oh boy.
hey, big guy.
Okay, there goes my Kiriko clone. Did he mean to do that?
You're all good. She's all.
Oh my god, that was scary. There we go. He's out. I'm not even gonna fight her this time, dude. If she wants to stay there, by all means.
Protecting. Draw strength from nature. Destroy them, Bob. Appreciate it. Don't move. Let the Kitsune
I don't know if we needed a Kitsune rush. I don't think we did. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch.
Let's check the standings.
Yeah, it was kind of good just to leave her there. She didn't do much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cooldown reduction first and foremost. And then build purple cooldown reduction, and then build more Swift Step related things. With a little bit of defense. Like, I could have built Vitality there. Oh, that was close. Is there a Mei behind me? There was. Where's this Ashe? I keep hearing her shoot. Oh my gosh, walked into both of those. Oh, there she is. Yeah, we got her. Nah, everybody's shooting at me. Who's coming over here? I hear your feet.
What's up?
Who's this? This sounds like a Kiriko. Oh, shit. Nah, she was so low. Oh, fuck, I missed that. I'm dead. Gotta say, I was not really expecting an Earth Shatter there. Wait, are we winning this? Oh, they res Ryan. Kinda half and half. Hold up, if I can make it back.
Come to me for heals. You have no excuses now. Like a gentle rain.
Wait, they C9'd.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Oh my goodness. C9, dude.
Time for clash.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. We'll just buy these as like supplementary, and then we'll sell them next round. If we get to a next round, I don't know if this
20 seconds to go.
this orange bar here means that it's gonna end. I guess it just kind of depends on how the other team does. What is our... it looks like we're only a difference of like 2k. Oh, maybe that's what it's saying, is like we had a 2k difference, so it's not all that much, but if it gets to like a high enough difference during this round, it might switch us over. It could be something like that.
Objective B.
Hey.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
What's up?
Double the Kiriko, twice the fun. Never mind, that's one Kiriko down.
Purify.
The objective's live.
Fuck off. Hit somebody else. I mean, this Ash just keep looking at me. Oh my goodness. That was close.
I'm grateful.
Are we just ignoring him? I really wish my team didn't just run away from the Bob. We could have burned it. Can't really get any kunai hits.
Eyes on the carried on the wind.
The objective goes live in 10.
Now go get him. Under my protection. Let me.
Fuck, dude. God damn it. Dude, their Kiriko is a lot better than me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't make it. What is she? What the heck, Anna? I know you didn't have much to go, but I don't think that was the choice.
2 to 1. Some intense competition this round.
Now we just slowly replace our items with cooldown reduction,
Until the teams lock in for the
and just hope that like our other parts of our team don't fall over.
3, 2,
If we had started with a high lead, we probably would have been fine, but we didn't really.
I'm here.
the objective goes live in 10.
Dude, that scared the fuck out of me.
Under my protection. Moving along now.
Just get this mercy. Oh, damn, dude. If I just landed that. Oh no, we're dead. That was a good push, though. Ryan was pretty aggressive there. That was pretty good.
Interesting.
Do something! Their barricade is pushing up. Get in their way.
Dude, that's kind of scary running into a Reinhardt like that.
There they are. Enemies spotted.
The breeze brings relief.
Oh my god, how are we still alive? Well, he's dead. Oh my gosh, how many fucking fire strike or ults are you gonna get? Are we good? We still have a Reinhardt behind us. Okay, that's actually huge for us. Wait,
60 seconds left.
Under my protection.
Robots pushing. Let the Kitsune guide
Oh,
you.
dude, I was gonna say that might get hit by the bot, but it didn't. We're good. No. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the deal. I'm with you,
No, Anna, where are you going? Oh man, our Ash died.
Stop their bear.
No, I couldn't, damn it. I should have just ran. She's like got way over me on the fucking mechanics there.
Barricade's gonna stay right
Oh,
where
is that a
it is.
clown?
They're pushing the barricade.
Destroy them, Bob.
Oh my god, did we win? No way.
The robot.
3. That's a bounty in the bag.
Peace.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Whew.
Up next, get ready.
This Mercy needs to die, bro. She's what I feel like she's like keeping the Kiriko might be like scary, but she's keeping her team alive. I probably should have gone with this one. We have like no time. Maybe if I did it really quick, but I didn't want to risk like selling an item and then not having it next for this round. So I probably would have bought the like the damage one instead. That might have been better. It's okay. I mean, it's not like this one's horrible. It's just kind of like it's one of those like weird items that's kind of like in between. Oh my goodness.
The objective goes live in 10.
There's a Mei behind us.
Hear my bell.
The objective's live.
Oh boy. That's my Kiriko. I don't have to shoot my Kiriko. Leave me alone, dude. Go away.
Destroy them, Bob.
I can't aim. I literally can't aim at a stationary target. Please help me. Oh, that was a little awkward. I didn't realize that was their buff over there.
I feel all warm inside.
Oh,
Let's kick this off. What's up? Mom would be proud. Let the Kitsune guide you.
maybe that was not good. Dude, this Mei is annoying because I can't hit her for some reason. I probably shouldn't have used my ult there.
Feel better?
Damn. Dude, their Ryan got so lucky with the lineups there.
What's up? Be healed.
Okay. Okay. You gotta help our Ryan. No, dude, kill him.
What's up?
Get on the point. Holy shit.
Keep an eye out.
I can't hit her, man. Holy cow. I don't need to look at people to TP. I need to remember that. I have the power. I don't have to look directly at somebody. Nice. That was a little scary.
Play of the game.
Why is this guy shaking like a chihuahua when he throws his fire strikes? You see that? He's like tripping out or something. Elite 1 W. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I still can't believe you gain this much. It's like at this stage? That's a lot. All right, hey guys. This is Astal from the future. Well, like a week in the future pretty much. I know I haven't been uploading a lot lately. I do apologize for that. Streams are still going on. If you catch a stream or want to watch just like the pre-recorded Overwatch streams, they still happen each week for Overwatch. So you can definitely go watch those. But I know you guys, some of you like to watch like the edited down videos, so that's fine. I just want to let you know that I haven't gone anywhere. I've stopped uploading, which is in my community post if you've read that. But regardless, I did want to go over like the specifics of this build real quick because I kind of cut out all the parts in the actual like video of me building it. So essentially, this is just like a Kiriko clone build, which you've probably seen. It's really strong. It kind of just depends on how you want to build it, though. That can change how it works, I guess. What I do for round 1, I'm going to go over powers first. So what I do for round 1 is I buy Clone Conjuration. After using Swift Step, you create a clone of yourself that lasts for 5 seconds. This is the bread and butter, so this is what you want to start with, in my opinion. This is like the start of the build, right? Usually what I grab next is Keen Kunai, because an important thing about this build is essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to combine the survivability of Swift Step and high cooldown, so you can use it more often, with the complete annoyingness of Kiriko. Like whether you want to be in the backline, heal your team, just making total use of the clone. So high cooldown, to make sure that you can always have a clone up whenever you need it. Usually what I do is I grab Keen Kunai next for round 3 because it decreases your ability cooldowns by 15% and you get 3 ammo if you land a critical hit, which for Kiriko, that's pretty much like, that's what she's supposed to do. Ideally, you land those crits, you get a lot of damage because it does it's like I don't remember if it's the triple multiplier anymore, but it used to be. It's still pretty strong. And then next power we would get, in my opinion, would be Swift Step, where you can use it directionally without a target. This is very important because this allows you to not have to rely on your teammates and go kind of wherever you want. I've seen a couple of builds that do clone Kiriko. They actually build Fleetfoot second. You're more than welcome to do that if you feel like it's better. I'm kind of in between because I don't feel like I need... If I can teleport to someone, land some kunais, I can teleport back. But if you want to be more in the backline, I guess earlier or something like that, if you want to play like super backline Kiriko, I play more of like a support Kiriko around my team essentially, then you can do that. You can build Fleetfoot second and then go with Keen Kunai after the fact. It really kind of just depends on your personal preference, I would say. And then the last power that we get is Tuzu. Tuzu is just gives you an additional charge of protection Suzu. The reason I grab it last is, because I do like these 3. I think these 3 are really important for this build to work. Tuzu is kind of like if you make it to round 7, By round 6, pretty much, I feel like there's a lot of like damage and stuff going on, and especially in the last round. So having a second Suzu that you can use on yourself to keep yourself alive just a little bit longer, like basically make yourself, you essentially make yourself immortal if you go into the enemy's backline. I mean, you're already super strong because of the teleporting. So with the two Suzus, you're pretty much like you're near immortal because you can use those. If you land some crits, you can just keep using Suzu like over and over and over again. Like they can't fucking shoot you. I don't know if I ever got an actual game on stream, but off stream I had a game. I had a few games where I would just like pop in the enemy's backline and just wreak havoc because they couldn't shoot me because I kept landing the headshots and teleporting and landing the headshots and teleporting. This is just back and forth, and they're like, "What's going on? Where's the Kiriko?" But that's kind of like up to you, I guess. But this is what I do. So yeah, we have round 1 clones, round 2 Keen, round 3 fleets, and round 5 fleet, and then round 7 Tuzu. And then in terms of items, usually what I go with is building just cooldown reduction. Not going, if you land your headshots on Kiriko, in my opinion, doesn't really need any extra weapon power. So what we do is we just build all of the cooldown reduction items that we can, pretty much. Basically, for early rounds, I always start out with some armor. And then I go, we do build the weapon power and weapon lifesteal. This gives a bit more survivability. The extra weapon power is nice because you're doing a little bit of extra damage. And then next, after this round, depending on how much you get, what I either recommend is buying like a purple item that has cooldown reduction. So you could go with something like Hard Light Accelerator. You could go with something like... Or you could, okay. So you could go with something like Hard Light Accelerator, or you could go with something like Martian Mender. Kind of just preference on what you want. Usually, if you have the money from that first round, I buy the purple right away so that you can take that lead as soon as possible. After that, we kind of just build what we can afford. So in each of the epic slots, there is at least one cooldown reduction item. With 5%. So in weapon, it's icy coolants. In ability, it's multi-tool. In survival, it is ironclad exhaust ports. Now, ironclad exhaust ports are actually pretty good because you get 25 overhealth with it. So when you use an ability, so I think that's really good, especially when you like dance into somebody, and that kind of adds into one of the other swift step items that we're going to grab later as well. So it's a good starting one for sure. When you can afford it, you just kind of want to buy the higher cooldown reduction weapon and ability items. Like again, you want to look for a Hard Light Accelerator, Iridescent Iris, because it does have the 10% cooldown reduction. Martian Mender, if you haven't picked that up yet. Those, and again, it's not a lot of damage, right? It's not a lot of damage. You're just getting like the 10% from the Hard Light Accelerator pretty much, but you're making up for the lack of damage by the fact that you have an extra bot that should be almost up all the time, and you're like all over the place. You're almost impossible to hit, so you can just bully the enemy by like existing. You get like, I feel like if in the perfect scenario you get like unlimited shots, you get best headshots, and you just take them out, you know. But it's not always perfect, obviously. With that being said, obviously, once you get the purple cooldown reductions, you're sitting at like 30% cooldown, then you're looking at getting a couple of other items. Usually, what I like to go for is Vitality, because you get that 100 health converted to armor. And a lot of the times what I'll do is, if I need the extra defense right away, is I'll sell this armored vest for the 25 armor, and I'll pick up a Vitality just because that does give so much more armor than that one, and it's a good like upgrade path for it in my opinion. And there's not really like an extra epic one for it, so I just keep Vitality there just for that extra kind of defense that you can grab. It's a little iffy depending on who you're playing against, because or what the enemy building is building, because there is some items where they can do increased damage to weapon or armor, or like ignore it or something like that. So you kind of want to be careful in that regard. But usually is probably one of my favorite items to grab. Besides that, I usually would go with Goddess's Aura for the 100 overhealth, like almost a guarantee, because when you swift step, you just like get the overhealth, and that's really important. It's like an extra 100 HP that you can just go in and fuck with people with. So I definitely recommend that one. And then what I personally like to grab, but it depends on the situation, is donut delivery, because when you swift step near an ally, it heals them for 80 life over 2 seconds. So if you're going to be playing like a more support Kiriko or more like healing Kiriko, this one's really good, because you can, swift, you're going to have a lot of swift steps. So this is literally going to be going off like every, 3 seconds basically, as long as you constantly are doing it near your team. So that's a lot of extra healing that you can just get from that one ability. If not that, and you want to play a bit more aggressive, what I would recommend would be going for like a high weapon damage item if you have the funds for it. So that would either be, that would probably be the closer, to be fair, because of the 10% extra critical damage and 20% weapon power. But you could also go for the Spider too if you wanted to. But usually for like an end game build, generally what I'm looking at is getting Vitality, Martian Mender, Goddess's Aura, Hard Light Accelerator, Donut Delivery, and Iridescent Iris. Right. So we get the 20% cooldown reduction, you have 30% cooldown reduction, 30% ability, and 10% weapon power. But again, we really only grab this because it's the highest cooldown reduction purple on ability. Like, there is another ability item with cooldown reduction, but it's only 5%, and just says dealing ability damage applies 30% healing reduction for 2 seconds. She doesn't have any abilities that do damage, so it's kind of fucking pointless to grab that. So this is why we grab that, because it's the highest cooldown reduction item, even though it's kind of a little weird with the ultimate charge thing. But like I said, if you don't want to necessarily, if you don't need the healing or something like that, you don't want to play this, you can sell this, and then you can go for something like the closer, which is just going to help with her damage a whole bunch. But because the closer is the most expensive item, I'd really only recommend buying it if you're actually going to be like, if you're actually getting a lot of points and building it up really fast. But yeah, that's my ability. Usually you can get pretty far with this. Like I said, I'm not really 100% set on the powers, but that's what I've been doing. If you find something works better, please let me know. But yeah, again, I'm sorry for the lack of videos lately. I will try to get back to uploading daily again. And thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you later.